Imagine a world where you don't just browse the internet, you live in it. A world where your office, your friends, and even your entertainment exist in a fully immersive digital universe. This isn't science fiction. This is what Mark Zuckerberg believes is the future of the internet. But why? Is he betting everything on virtual reality? Is this a visionary move or a massive mistake that could destroy Facebook's empire? Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth behind Zuckerberg's billion-dollar bet on the metaverse. 1. The birth of Facebook and Zuckerberg's obsession with innovation. Zuckerberg has always been obsessed with staying ahead of the curve. From acquiring Instagram in 2012 to purchasing WhatsApp in 2014, his strategy has always been about owning the future of communication. But there was one more major move that would define the future of Facebook: virtual reality. 2. The $2 billion bet on Oculus, the beginning of the metaverse dream. In 2014, when Facebook was at its peak, Zuckerberg shocked the world by acquiring Oculus VR for $2 billion. At the time, VR was seen as a niche technology, mostly for gaming. Many questioned why Facebook, a social media company, was investing in virtual reality. But Zuckerberg had a bigger vision. He believed that VR was the future of social interaction. He saw a future where people wouldn't just text, call, or video chat. Instead, they would interact. In a 3D digital world, a fully immersive internet where users could work, socialize, and entertain themselves. This vision would later become the metaverse. 3. The metaverse, Zuckerberg's most ambitious project. Yet, by 2021, Zuckerberg officially rebranded Facebook to Meta, signaling a dramatic shift in the company's direction. He announced that the company would spend over $10 billion per year developing metaverse technologies. Meta began working on Horizon Worlds, a VR social platform where users could create avatars and interact in virtual spaces. The company also launched MetaQuest VR headsets, investing heavily in making VR mainstream. But here's where things get shocking. This gamble came at a huge cost. 4. The cost of the metaverse, billions lost in stock. Market collapse. Zuckerberg's aggressive push into the metaverse wasn't without consequences. By 2022, Meta had lost over $13 billion on its VR division. Investors panicked, and Meta's stock plummeted by nearly 70%, wiping out hundreds of billions in market value. Major executives left the company, and employees criticized the metaverse project, calling it rushed and unrealistic. Many experts started questioning Zuckerberg's leadership, wondering if he was risking the entire company on a failing dream. But why was he so determined to push forward, despite the massive losses? 5. The real reason Zuckerberg is betting everything on virtual reality. Zuckerberg isn't just obsessed with VR for fun. He has a strategic reason for making this move. A. The decline of traditional social media. Facebook's growth is slowing. Younger users are moving to TikTok and social media. Engagement is declining. Privacy concerns and regulations have weakened Facebook's ad revenue model. The company needed a new growth avenue, and Zuckerberg believed that VR was the answer. B. Escaping Apple and Google's control. Right now, Facebook depends on Apple and Google for mobile access. Apple's App Store privacy changes cost Facebook billions in lost ad revenue. By creating the metaverse, Zuckerberg wants to own the next computing platform, so he doesn't have to rely on Apple or Google anymore. C. The future of work and digital ownership. Zuckerberg envisions a metaverse as the next version of the internet, where people will work in VR offices instead of Zoom calls. Businesses will sell virtual goods in digital marketplaces. Users will own digital assets, NFTs, virtual real estate, etc. This isn't just about social networking. It's about creating an entirely new digital economy. 6. The challenges. Why the metaverse is struggling. Despite Zuckerberg's vision, the metaverse has serious problems. Low user adoption. Horizon World has fewer than 200,000 active users, far below expectations. Expensive VR hardware. MetaQuest headsets are still costly, making adoption slow. Technical limitations. The metaverse experience is still clunky and unimpressive compared to real life. Corporate skepticism. Major brands and businesses are hesitant to invest in virtual worlds. Many experts believe that Zuckerberg is way ahead of his time. The technology simply isn't ready yet. 7. Is Zuckerberg right? The future of virtual reality. Despite the setbacks, VR technology is improving. Apple launched the Vision Pro, signaling that VR could still be the future. Gaming companies like PlayStation and Microsoft are heavily investing in VR experiences. So, is Mark Zuckerberg making the biggest mistake of his career? Or is he a visionary ahead of his time? While Meta's stock has taken a hit and the metaverse is struggling, history has shown that bold ideas often seem crazy before they change the world. Only time will tell if Zuckerberg's billion-dollar bet on VR will pay off, or if it will go down as one of the biggest tech failures in history. What do you think? Is the metaverse the future, or just an overhyped fantasy? Let us know in the comments.